this whole thing started with an animal, so I don't know why animals can't get COVID. Because honestly, I think my dog did have COVID because he licked his own shit. And if he had a sense of taste or a sense of smell, he wouldn't be doing that shit. But then again, he was doing that before COVID, so he probably never had it. So even though I'm a wild card, I'm not a fan of wild animals, okay? So one time I was hanging out in my backyard and all of a sudden this possum just comes right up next to me. I'm like, oh shit! So like I grab a bucket. So I grab a bucket and put the bucket on top of the possum, okay? So I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So I go and I try to lift the bucket up and I see the possum is playing dead. So I'm like, wait, I've never actually seen a possum play dead before though, right? I thought it was just an urban legend. But I actually hope he's playing dead, right? I actually hope it's not dead. So my dad comes home, right? We look at the bucket and the possum was gone. It was gone. So 3 things could have happened, right? Scenario 1, the possum was smart enough to lift the bucket up and escape on its own. Scenario 2, the possum was a ghost. And y'all know how I feel about ghosts. So. Or scenario 3, all the possums vanished when Thanos did the snaps in Avengers, in Marvel Avengers. So I'm a big fan of hiking, but the worst part about hiking are the ticks, right? So one time I was coming home from a hiking trip, and I'm about to go in the shower. I look down, and there's a tick on my dick. So I called my dad screaming like, Dad, there's a tick on my dick! And he's like, there's a chick on your dick? No, there's a tick on my dick. Oh, there's a tick on your dick. Okay. Well, you have to go to urgent care right away. So I'm at urgent care, right? Doctor walks in, she's like, hello, Mr. Carrier, what seems to be the problem? Doc, I have a tick on my dick. All right, let's get that punk off your junk. Thankfully, she did get that punk off my junk. So I'll leave you guys with this last joke here. So recently, I went to a bar and I saw this young girl with her parents, right? And she had a beer glass in her hand with an amber-colored drink. And I was thinking, is she drinking beer? Kids don't drink beer. But then, like, maybe she had a fake ID, right? Or maybe maybe it was bad parenting, right? So I started thinking, like, okay, what was my first sip of alcohol, right? And I was 21, obviously, right? Not like this young delinquent. So my first sip of alcohol was Smirnoff Ice, right? I know, the manliest of all alcohol. And if you've never had Smirnoff Ice before, it's basically club soda culture appropriating alcohol. It looks like club soda, it tastes like club soda, and it's definitely trying to be part of the Cool Drinks Club. And like the thing is, like, my parents were so worried I'm gonna get drunk. They're like, don't drink too much, don't drink too much. I get more of a buzz from drinking root beer than Smirnoff Ice. And here's how I know you can't get drunk off Smirnoff Ice. You never hear Smirnoff Ice mentioned in a Lil Jon song. Okay? You ever hear, yeah, okay, get drunk on Smirnoff Ice, drink that Smirnoff Ice, drink it faster, faster, drink it faster, yeah! That never happens. I told you, I'm a wild card. Thank you, I'm Dr.
Good job.